and he's going to be really technologically ahead here. And it looks like that he's just going to allow that third base. Ooh, run, Mulisks, run! Getting hit a little bit by that Archon there. But yeah, these mules not going to be able to deny that third base now because of those cannons. But just going to let that go up. But he's still got a good shot at that mineral line. That Archon's still going to have to stay back. And Deuce is still very much on the defensive. Doesn't have map control. Zealot, in the meantime, just kind of running around, just trying to check things out here. Looks like some Scourge being produced alongside, again, to pick off those observers, things like that. Maybe do a little bit of scouting of their own. But it looks like Day9 just going to stay back, just going to let the economics and the macro do things for him. Teching to Hive already. It looks like he's got level 1 melee going on, level 1 Carapace long stage. That is one advantage that Deuce has, is he does have that level 2 weapons upgraded momentarily. Just a couple ticks on that, and he's got the Archon upgrades, as you can see, going on. He's got, he's got the Speed Zealots alongside, and they can do a lot of damage to at least Zerglings on the ground. And he will have observers to deal with the Lurkers as well, but Lurkers, yeah, they eat the Zealots alive. He's got that third base, but really I just feel like Day is just in a really good position. He's going to have that tech advantage fairly quick. He's going to have those Defilers alongside momentarily, would be my guess with this Lurker-Ling combination. He's got the Hive going, yeah, so there's the Hydralisks. There's that pile of Lurkers and Lings I was looking for. And yeah, he's just really secure and just has a good amount of map control. We'll see what Deuce does, though, in reaction. He's got all sorts of cannons in his base. 4 cannons, really worried about those Mulisks coming through and being disruptive. Additional pylons going down to try to push that supply up. It does look like he's managed to cap this third base, and it looks like he is, in fact, taking this bottom right-hand base, while Day9 was somewhat distracted in a way. This Mulisk force, a little bit in transition. I'm not sure if this is the same Mulisk force, actually. A little bit in transition, kind of checking out this, the 12 o'clock location. Now it's probably going to go directly to the bottom right-hand corner. Archon's going to get a couple free hits at it and try to chase and try to catch up. I don't know if these Mulisks will be able to get it done, because these Archons are going to swing back around. It would be interesting to see if more Mulisks were pushed to the secondary here. But with this Archon out of position, what is going to happen is a lot of these units are going to be vulnerable here back on the field, specifically these High Templar. And yeah, it looks like Day9's going to take the opportunity to swing back around and pick these High Templar off, and Psystorming his own. Psystorming his own Templar, losing all of the Templar there before the Dragoons are able to come up and assist in driving the Mulisks off. Looks like a Dark Templar just kind of sneaking out in the field here, trying to be a little bit annoying here. Overlord pushing up. Looks like that's going to get taken out. That's going to put Day9 probably in the red there. Not that he really minds at this stage of the game. Level 2 weapons is up. That Dark Templar is going to be able to stop this upper left-hand base from going up. In the meantime, Deuce managing to secure that bottom right-hand base, which Day9 playing somewhat passively at this stage. I'm surprised he hasn't brought up any sort of containment force, but I guess he's just trying to hide his hand. He's just going for that upper level tech and just going to kind of play it from there. Mule's getting killed on the field, but he's doing a lot of damage to this probe line here, just kind of racking up the kills. A little bit of not able to kill as many probes as I think he wanted to there, but still, yeah, these Mules just wreaking havoc. As you can see, they have free reign over the field. Another Dark Templar coming up, and it looks like the Lurkers and Lings now gathering up outside of Day9's base. Switching to Greater Spire, so he's going to go for a big air attack here, interestingly enough. So going to switch to Guardians or something along those lines. He does have the gas to do it. He's also got Defilers alongside. This is interesting. I'm curious how the Defilers are going to play along, and it looks like this upper left-hand base is going to be stopped by that Dark Templar in this meantime. These Mulisks probably going to turn into Guardians and take out this base right here. He knows that Deuce hasn't gone air at this stage, so very clever maneuver on Day's part. And he can do a combination attack, essentially bring the Lurker Ling with some Dark Swarm alongside. Looks like that hatchery was in fact killed before these Zerglings could in fact get up. Dark Templar are going to run away, and it looks like just a sliver of health left. But yeah, these Mulisks going to be able to do all sorts of havoc as soon as that Spire's done. Ultra's Cavern going down, so the full gambit from Day, so he's got all sorts of tech going up against 4 bases at this stage, and he hasn't managed to secure a couple additional bases of his own. Did manage to pick out those Dark Templar at the top of the field. He's going to take out. He's going to be able to take basically the expansions he wants. For the later game, two forge up, level 3 weapons being upgraded, no armor being upgraded, but now he's going to have to absorb some kind of attack. Deuce is probably going to move out momentarily. It looks like a lot of Lurkers, a lot of Lings in the middle of the field capable of absorbing this. Not a lot of High Templar mixed alongside, and I think that probably will be the X factor here, and it looks like they're actually wandering off the rest of the unit force. So just a single Archon and Dragoons and Zealots and only a single Observer I worry a little bit about what will be accomplished with this attack force just because of the unit mix. Just basically that observer will be very vulnerable. A lot of lurkers underneath will be very dangerous. And now we can see already morphed, the Guardians already morphed in. They're going to start attacking that secondary. They also taking that 12 o'clock location in the meantime. Overlord pushing up ahead to do a little bit of damage absorption. Doesn't look like there are any drops in there. And yeah, now this base is going to get absolutely worked. And now here comes Day9 moving across the middle of the field with all of his units, while Deuce is totally distracted. Lurkers coming across this force in the middle, going to burrow. Ooh, nice Psy Storm catching a lot of those lurkers. It looks like he is... Wow, so much blood. It's going to be able to take care of a lot of this attack. However, he's still going to end up losing his secondary to those lurkers because he's nothing that he can really shift back that direction. Actually, Deuce putting up a great fight right on this ridge. But he just basically had the true positioning. Day ran into the wrong slot there. Basically running uphill and just looks like that observer... I'm not sure if that observer was taken out at that stage or if we just killed an open air. Didn't get quite a good look there. But... Deuce able to get a pretty good attack off. Looks like some of these lurkers in the meantime are going to be able to do a lot of damage here. No Scourge able to take care of that observer here in the meantime. Oof. So these lurkers should be cleaned up momentarily, but this